Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 13 of Civilization 5. We are attempting the Bollywood achievement, which is to get a cultural victory with 3 or fewer cities as India. We're not doing too bad. We are already influential over the Zulu. We are influential over Poland. And we are catching up with being influential on all the other civilizations, with the exception of France, because they have quite a big culture output. Let's go ahead and... I thought we bought a hotel here. Evidently I did not, so we'll go ahead and queue up a hotel. So we're just doing everything we can to try and increase our tourism output. We don't need to buy that copper from you anymore, because we had the Wheel of the King Day. Nobody else has any items that we need to purchase in order to get Wheel of the King Day anywhere else. At least I don't think so. Gold, crab and whales. The only other thing that we could get would be gemstones from France, which we don't actually need. So we'll carry on. We will keep the open borders with Germany for the time being, because it gives us an extra bonus. The same with Korea. It does give us an extra bonus with tourism. But once we have the, once we are influential, we will close those borders where we can, because we don't want them sending their great musicians in and culture bombing us. We don't need open borders with Korea, because we're already influential with them, and he's already sent one great musician into my my borders to try and pop. So we'll definitely stop that from happening. So in 18 turns, we'll get ourselves a great artist. It's a great musician we actually want, but we can still make use of a great artist. This cargo ship is going to go to Seoul. Good amount of money there. So if we have a look, we're almost influential with Denmark, almost influential with Germany and Korea. The Incas are a little bit further behind. We've only got 6% there. So we've now got a penalty for having differing ideologies. Oh, there we go. So now we could send a diplomat there. So you have to have an ideology for the diplomat to actually work. So we need to send a diplomat to the Inca. Well, we can certainly do that. Let's go ahead and send one of our spies. Let's move the one from Mumbai. And we will move you to... is it Cusco? Cusco, yeah. So let's move you there as a diplomat. It'll probably take a turn to get there. So it still says 6% at the moment. I'm hitting space because I think I'm playing EU4. That's not going to work. 40 turns. Oh, 40 gold per turn. Go and do one. If you'd have just asked for 40 gold as a one-off payment, I might have considered it, but I'm not giving you 40 gold per turn. No, we don't need open borders with you. Germany has adopted autocracy, same as us. That's good. Napoleon has a lot of happiness, apparently. Unit needs orders. Caravan. You were previously going to Ulundi. We'll carry on with that. Did you arrive there now? The Inca? No, you're not there yet, apparently. Is it like travel time or something? You're making introductions, which is going to take 7 turns. We will get there. I mean, we could just go over and try and do some damage. We don't want to open borders with you. Go away. Here's Denmark sending a great musician. Going to try and culture bombers. We've now got plastics. Research agreement is completed. We've finished the hotel here, so let's go for that research lab. World religion, Islam. No, France. Repeal ban luxury of wine. Do I have wine? I thought I actually had wine. Go away. Sure I had a wine tile somewhere. Luxuries, luxuries, luxuries. No, I don't have wine. I must have imagined it. So in that case, I'm not bothered about that one. So we want to just ban the world religion. Very unlikely that will pass, but you never know. You've got to be careful. How many votes does France have, actually? That's like completely the wrong button, isn't it? World Congress. There it is. He has 8 votes. He might pull it off. What have we got here? Cargo ship. You can go to Warsaw. But yeah, I'm keeping my eye on that great musician. We can try and block him, but he's already in my borders, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll keep that going. And this is the reason why, as soon as we become influential, we close the borders. We stop any musicians coming in. Yep, that world religion failed, as expected. Yeah, it's only 150. They're still unknown to us. You know, they've got no pressure on us whatsoever. Unfortunately, we don't have the massive culture output that we had from winning the World's Fair anymore. Incas don't like us all that much. I mean, that's fair enough. They are another ideology. Hopefully, we'll be able to start pushing the Incas a bit more now. They may even take... Oh, what was that? Something just collapsed. Is there a battle going on somewhere that I'm unaware of? Sounds like something took a hit. Declaration of friendship with France. Don't think we necessarily need that. Yeah, let's keep that cargo route going as long as we can. 98 tourism now, though, which is really nice. The Inca, yeah, we're still only at 6% because we don't have that bonus from the diplomat yet. We don't have open borders with the Inca. I thought we did. We probably won't be able to get open borders with them anymore because they are a different ideology. They are neutral, though. You want horses and you'll give me open borders, sure. Horses have got, like, no value to me whatsoever. So, now we've got open borders with him again. I'd completely missed that had timed out. But now we've got open borders, that puts us up from 6 up to 46. And then once we get the... We're almost influential with him anyway. So, once our spy starts doing his job, that'll be great. We've almost got the hotel built. So, we're at 98 tourism at the moment. The hotel is now built. 101 tourism. Fantastic. France has adopted order. Not so good. Hotel is now finished, so I guess it's on to the research lab. And then probably the hospital. 11 turns for a great artist. Well, not a lot going on that turn, so let's go on to the next. So just sort of working on research labs at the moment. We should be well ahead in terms of tech, so I'm not too concerned about that. Another cargo ship. You were going to Cusco. Carry on. It's the highest gold one anyway. Everybody wants to go to war with Shaka, but nobody's actually going to war with Shaka. I suppose it's because I'm his closest neighbour and I won't do it. There's Denmark, now influential with Denmark, so we can... fail to renew open borders with him when that comes around again. We may adopt a policy. We need another level 1 tenant. Happiness from castles, arsenals and military bases. We don't have any of those at the moment, but we could build them if we wanted to. So just trying to build up to the level 3 tenants. We are still working on Neuschwanstein. 4 turns left actually, very close to getting that. And then that makes it even more worthwhile building castles everywhere, so... So we just go wall castles everywhere. A lot of money in the bank right now. Trade route plundered. Barbarians plundered it. Wasn't one of mine, I don't think. I think it was one of Shaka's. Don't think it was one of mine. Surprised there's any barbarians left on the map, to be quite honest. France still wanting to fight Bluetooth. I mean, he's already taken most of his stuff, so... There is flight done. Research lab is now done. We can buy a monastery. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, we should already have a castle, shouldn't we? We should have castles. Do we not have castles? We've got walls, right? Yes, if you've got walls, you should be able to build a castle. I'm sure it was walls, then castles, or am I forgetting something? Just go a few months without playing this game and suddenly you forget everything. Castles must have city walls. Prerequisite text chivalry. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's my walls right there. Where's my castle? No Writers Guild. No castle there. It's not a great works building. It's not a wonder. Should be there. Can't see it. And I can't see it on the list. So why can't I build castles? Is it because I got those walls for free? Mumbai. Mumbai has no castle. But it has walls. Mumbai can't build a castle. What am I missing? I've never been so confused as I am right now. That's very odd. Why can't I see castles anywhere? Well, that's hurting my head. Okay, let's go and try and build... Prora would be nice, actually, getting 2 free social policies. Let's go for it. Let's give it a try. Not too sure why we can't build castles. There's Neuschwanstein done. So... we should have chivalry, right? That's miles down the tree. There's chivalry right there. Oh, we get Mughal forts, not castles. That's why. Derp. Derp-a-derp. And did we build those everywhere? I completely forgot about that. And we've probably got those everywhere. Mughal fort free. And we get the additional happiness from them. Or do they give us 2 happiness anyway? Because Neuschwanstein... so let's see if this works. So, we find Neuschwanstein, because I can't remember. Neuschwanstein, plus 3 gold, plus 2 culture, and plus 1 happiness from every castle. So if we go ahead and have a look at one of our Mughal forts, it's got 3 gold, 4 culture, and 2 happiness. And then if we go and have a look at the Mughal fort... yeah, so normally it only gives 2 culture, so it is working. I was just making sure that the bonuses from Neuschwanstein still worked with it. Also, now flight is researched, we actually gain an extra 2 culture. And, sorry, an extra 2 tourism from every city, because we have a Mughal fort in every city. I assume we've got one in Mumbai. We do indeed. Fantastic. Cargo ship, you can go to... where were you going to? Hamburg. We might as well go to Berlin. And let's have a look at the state of things now. So, there we go. We're now getting 25% bonus for propaganda from a diplomat. Should also be getting one with France now as well. So we're getting a 34% penalty, but then you're getting a 25% boost. So it offsets it, not quite, but slightly. Now, how many turns is this saying it's going to take? It used to tell you somewhere how many turns it expected it was going to take. And now it's not telling me. We'll hear. This one is 18 turns. The Inca, it's saying 36 turns. We definitely need to keep trying to get things that will really boost and improve our output. Poland stole military science. Poland really loves spying on me in this game, despite that they've promised not to do it. We don't need open borders with Shaka. So we'll soon have another great artist. And remember, every time a great person is born, we get 250... what is it? 250? 250 tourism with all known civs when a great writer, artist or musician is born. So we really do want to make sure that we absolutely push out these great people. No, we're not giving you open borders. Sod off. Yeah. Get over it. You keep spying on me and then you want money from me. There we are. Great artist and a great musician at the same time. So, what we're going to do first of all, that great musician, we are going to create a great work. So that'll put us up from 111 to 114. But we should be able to put that in Broadway. Oh, it's modern era, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. That's what we wanted. So we are on 114, now up to 120. So that's a nice little boost there. Did we say we couldn't do this? Filled with art from different eras and different civilizations. Different eras, different civs. But it's got to be art. We've got India medieval. We could swap one over, I suppose, but we'll need another great artist to do that because we've only got one. So let's go ahead and just create a great work with you. And that instantly puts us up from 120 to 123 anyway. Napoleon is constructing the Brandenburg Gate. We're about to get a great writer, which would be fantastic. So yeah, I think what we might do, any future musicians, we might just toddle over to France and... Oh, finally! Bluetooth has declared war on Shaka. I was expecting it to be the other way around, but that's fine. Where's that Bombarian encampment? Like a billion miles away. Firing at my caravel. Now, Germany's declared war on Shaka. There's also like everyone's ganging up now on Shaka. That's fine. What have we got here then? We've finished the garden. Let's see if we can work on the research lab. Now then, do we have a garden in Delhi? Looks like we do. Do we have a garden over here? Looks like we do. Right, do we have a police station in Delhi? Let's get a stock exchange. 246 gold, 261 gold per turn. So it will pay for itself, and it won't take too long either. Where were you going? To Bluetooth. Don't need to do that anymore, because we're already influential. Just got to keep pushing that tourism out. Have the research lab in Mumbai. It's almost done. Work has now begun on the hospital. So how are things looking? Influential with Denmark. Familiar with France. Going up at 71%. If only we had a shared religion. 2,183 turns remaining. Not necessarily sure that's going to work. We might have to do something about that. Reduce their tourism by taking a couple of their cities. Korea in 6 turns. The Inca in 18 turns. So yeah, it's just going to be France that's the problem. There we go, we're already influential with Germany. Only we had a shared religion. Although I feel once we start culture bombing them with great musicians, if we spam them, we should be able to wear them down. But we might have to find a way to go and take some of their cities off them. That might be the best way to go about that. But we'll see how far we get. Ideology adopted. Korea has gone for freedom. Fair enough. He's gone for his free tenants. Gold per turn from Shaka. We were selling him dyes. Don't suppose he really needs them while he is at war. That's fine. Delhi has grown. Again, still not a lot else we can do. To turn 503 now. We're on epic pace, so we're approximately third of the way through the game. You actually want dyes. If you want them, you can pay the full price for them. You're not willing to pay the full price for them, you type git. There you go, 6, that'll do. Budapest, still finding more city-states. Do I even have spare dyes? I'm going to assume that I do. Yeah, I do. You still want to carry on with it then, so we'll do that. It's like you're trying to attack from the sea with a privateer and an embarked rifleman. Good work. What would we like to research? What would give us more tourism? There's got to be something. Oh, airports. So, allows airlists we're not bothered about. 50% of the culture from world wonders, natural wonders and improvements added to tourism output of the city. So we want to go for radar. So we can get airports as soon as possible. Choose host. It's probably going to be France. We get our... How many votes do we have? We have 3 votes. Now, the thing is, if I voted for anybody else who has 6, so I could vote for Germany or Poland, but then they'd tie with France, so France would automatically stay in power. But we could get somebody else that isn't France, so we could potentially like go for the Inca. So let's go and do that and try and get France out of there. On to the next turn. At least we won't have France calling the shots then. Yeah, we'll keep that going. One more turn we get a great writer. So now Napoleon's declared war on Bluetooth. There's our great writer. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and use you straight away. So we are going to create a great work. 123 tourism goes up to 126. Don't think there's an awful lot we can do to maximise that. Can we get any bonuses in any of these? We should have the bonuses in the capital, because then it'll increase more there from all of our bonus tourism, although we don't seem to have an awful lot. So what are these got to be? Both art or both artifacts, both from the same era, and either both from the city civilization or both from civilization other than the city's owner. So we've got one that's the Zulus and one that is Indian. So if we can swap the... That's a great artist, that one. Zulu beads, Indian beads. Let's move that a minute. There we go. Knew there was a way to get a better one there. So now we've got beads and we've got a great work of art, which should probably go in the Hermitage, filled with art from different eras and different civilizations. India medieval, India modern. So I only need one more work of art to go in there. So let's put those in there, and then when we get our third one, we'll swap those around then. Always quite a bit of micromanagement with that, but it's well worth it, I think. There we go. We are now influential with Korea. Thought we already were, if I'm perfectly honest, but we definitely are now. The Zulus have captured this city down here. Surprisingly well, actually, considering all they had was a privateer and a rifleman. Looks like they do have an impy down there as well. Culture victory is within reach. And the civil resistance in Korea and the Inca. Even France has some dissidents, although it's still got high happiness overall. If we actually have a look now, influenced by player. So, France we are familiar with. The Inca, saying 9 turns remaining. We just need to sort of finish off France. Now, it did say 2,000 and something turns. It's already gone down to 1,400 and something turns. So, as you can see, you only need to get like 1 or 2 tourism here and there to push that down. But I think that is a good place to end the video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Civilization 5. I'll see you next time, and until then, goodbye for now.